I've been placing the goat somewhere, okay? He's randomly in different locations, in different sizes, in like the last 15 to 20 or so videos that I've done at Tiny Town. So if you've been spotting him, let me know in the comments. How's it going, everybody? My name is Fynnpire. We're back playing Tiny Town. Someone suggested that I build Spongebob. Spongebob SquarePants. So that's what I'm going to try and do as a challenge to myself. I think this is going to be pretty insanely difficult, but I thought I'd give it a try. And who doesn't love Spongebob? He's such a cool cartoon character. I don't know where exactly. Maybe... obviously in the water, because he's in the water, but I thought we could do kind of like a big SpongeBob kind of coming up out of the water, something like that. I thought that'd be a bit of fun. We won't make him like absolutely massive, but maybe like, you know, like reasonably big. I thought that'd be kind of cool, but I gotta try and get like all of his proportions and stuff right. That's gonna be the hardest bit. And it's been a while since I watched SpongeBob, so I watched SpongeBob when I was a kid. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite cartoon is. I think I might chuck SpongeBob around here somewhere. I think somewhere around this region would be a great spot to stick him. Just in this section. We might even stick some more, you know, like jetties and things like that around this area, just to kind of fill it out, because it's looking a little bit plain. I'm gonna move that out of the way. There we go. Alright, now I kind of want him to be... maybe like about this big, sort of about there. Not huge, just kind of like a small SpongeBob, kind of the same size as Knuckles over here. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in like the last 15 or so videos, I've been placing the goat somewhere, okay? He's randomly in different locations, in different sizes, in like the last 15 to 20 or so videos that I've done at Tiny Town. So if you've been spotting him, let me know in the comments, and maybe put like a timestamp or something like that at the time that you actually see him. I wonder how many of you guys have actually seen him in the last few videos. We need to start building SpongeBob. Let's do it. He's gonna obviously be yellow. He's got brown shorts, and he's got a shirt that looks like a belt. Alright, so I have this. Now, that to me... oh, no, that's more yellow. The other one's orange. Okay, so he's actually... He's rectangular shaped, but he's not very thick. He's definitely not as thick as he is wide. So, kinda gotta... we're gonna have to copy some pieces. I feel like I should be making his shorts first or something. You know what I mean? Oh, and there is brown too, so that's pretty good. We could just make brown. Make it the brown. Okay. How does that look for SpongeBob shorts? I think that looks pretty good. And I think it's the only brown that we have, so we don't really have a choice. It has to be that. Let's just get rid of that yellow block for a minute. Okay. Now he needs like the shirt bit. Okay. Yes, needs the shirt bit. Now I might actually just make that out of these sections. All right. And I might just copy it over. Just kind of go like this. And then straight across. How'd that go? I think that... oh, it kind of went alright. I think we went one too far. Now, this is going to be kind of a little bit bodgy. Alright, but I'm going to try my best. It's very hard to build things out of this. In case you haven't noticed. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with it. Oh, that's not bad. He's kind of on a funny lean, though. What's... alright. I buggered that up. Wait a second. Wait a second. He's leaning like he's about to fall over, and we don't really want that. So, it's kind of funny. Because I just finished playing Subnautica, and some scary stuff happened in Subnautica. Alright, some super scary stuff. If you haven't seen it, go and watch the Subnautica videos. They get seriously creepy. I went down into the Lost River, and it wasn't good. But anyway, I was thinking, how funny would it have been if there was like a SpongeBob just down in like the Lost River, you know what I mean? Just floating around in there with his big cheesy grin on his face. I hope they add mods to Subnautica, just so that someone adds a SpongeBob. That would make my day. Okay, so that's his shirt, okay? He kind of has... he has a bit of a, like a collar thing going on, which is kind of like a triangle sort of shape. So I guess that's about as triangle as we're gonna get, I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That kind of looks like a collar. Alright, now he's got a bit of a belt thing going on. So we need to get his belt happening. The belt is gonna be black. And I was just gonna do it out of these bits. Just something like this. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Guess it doesn't matter. You get the idea. You get the idea. Okay, how's that look? Oh, that kind of looks like SpongeBob pants, doesn't it? Yeah, nice. I reckon the really tricky part is going to be getting his head right. Okay, there we go. Very good. Now, he has a belt. So, sorry, not a belt. He has a, what do they call it? A tie. He has a tie. The tie is kind of triangular shaped. And it's red. So, I'm kind of going to put it a bit like this. There we go. There we go. Put it like that. And then we'll put just a circular bit. Just like, yeah, cool. Look at that. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. You can't tell me that doesn't look awesome. That looks pretty good. Okay, now we need his little yellow legs. Here we go. Where's the yellow? Where's the yellow? Is that the wrong yellow? What? Hang on a minute. That yellow looks different. Looks like a greeny yellow. That's orange. That's... okay, no, that's yellow. That's yellow. Alright. Cool. I'll be happy with that. Now, I gotta try and get the thickness of his legs right. I don't know what SpongeBob's knees look like, if he has any knees. Not 100% sure. But his legs are gonna be in the water, like this. I honestly feel like this is that puzzle in Mario Odyssey where you have to, like, they jumble up the Goombas or the Mario's face, and you have to put, like, all of his facial parts back together again. I feel like this is that. Hey, look at that! Little SpongeBob legs! Nice one! He's got a knee on one and not on the other. Nice! Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, now we need to do his actual body. Okay, so let's get some cubes. Big yellow cubes. Here we go. So they need to be about the same size as what his pants are. Which is, there we go. Okay, nice. And his pants are looking very, very square at the moment, which is good. Which is what they should look like. Now, some of you might not actually know, but I have my own kids. I have kids as well. I mean, I've mentioned it before in various locations and in previous videos. And I remember when my son was like, he was very much just out of being a baby, and he knew of SpongeBob, and he wanted to watch SpongeBob. He just didn't know what he was called. He thought his name was SquarePants Cheese Guy. That's what he thought his name was, and it was the cutest thing ever. He just wanted to watch SquarePants Cheese Guy. And when you think about it, SpongeBob does look a lot like a block of cheese. Okay, we've done the first layer. The hardest part of this is actually lining it up. It's really difficult. I'm actually just gonna try and put these on an angle a little bit. Just because SpongeBob does actually taper out, and that's just me being super pedantic, but I want it to be, pretty authentic. Oh, he's definitely got some lines going on his face. Wish I could just smooth them out somehow. Just like go, just like buff his face until it's flat. Okay. Oh, it needs to be a bit higher than that, I think. Not much. Oh, God, I just made heaps. Oops. Okay, now I think his head would come to about that. Oh, he's got a weird... It looks like he looks like some kind of packet of string cheese that's falling apart. That is not how you want your cheese bob to look. I'm gonna call him Cheese Bob from now on. Yeah, SquarePants Cheese Guy! Hey! That looks pretty good! I think... I can't tell if he's big enough or not, though. I feel like his pants might be too big. Just gonna lift his pants up just a little bit. Gotta get the proportions right, man. Them proportions. They have to be spot on. Okay. Oh, that looks better. That definitely looks better. And biggity bam, I reckon that's perfect. His shirt's a bit big, but I'm not gonna complain too much about that. I think it's all right. I might even make his collar just a little bit wider, just like that. I'm not gonna tackle his face yet. I'm gonna try and do his arms. So with his arms, he's actually got like a bit of a sleeve thing going on, not like tattoos, actual shirt sleeves. Okay, so we need to do that. Right. Okay. So shirt sleeves. I might even just make out of just a cylinder like this. All right. Just a cheeky cylinder. Put that right there. Okay, cool. He's got his sleeves. Are they the right height? Oh, I can't remember. Let's put some eyes on. Alright, where do his eyes go? He does have big eyes. And they're big and round. And he's got blue in his eyes. So let's give him a bit of blue. Even though that could be more of a turquoise color, but I can't tell 100%. Colors look a little bit different in VR, in case you guys are wondering. It's not until I'm actually, like, looking at the edited video afterwards, or the footage, and I'm like, you know what? That's actually a different color completely. It's just because it's a different display. And the displays inside VR aren't that bright, because they're, like, inches away from your face. So if they were super bright, they would, you would be blinded. Okay, oh, look at that! He looks petrified. Oh, man. He has no mouth. How will you scream if you have no mouth? Alright, I think his eyes are actually bigger than this. Hang on a minute. Alright, let's just pull his eyeball apart. Ah, Finn! What are you doing my eye? Stop it! Oh, and just delete that one. Now he has no face. Okay, so the eyes, I think, are roughly the proper size. Alright, I'm just gonna put them about here, though. Okay, how's that look? That looks pretty good. That does look pretty good. Okay, I think he needs a nose, though, so we need to give him some kind of yellow nose. You guys have to leave a comment letting me know how I'm doing with SpongeBob. I feel like I'm doing alright, but I don't know. A lot of the time I make something and then I look at it afterwards, I'm like, oh god, that is not right. Okay. Hey, that looks pretty good. Nice one. I realized I forgot to give him pants legs as well. Hang on. Pants legs. There we go. He might have socks. I can't remember. I don't know if he has socks, but you know what? That's looking like a pretty good SpongeBob. Okay, I think he might have socks. Hang on. I'm just gonna give him some socks and see if it looks right. Let me have a look at that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good because he's got the whole school kid thing going on. He looks a bit like a school kid. I don't know. Hopefully that looks like SpongeBob. Alright. Now he needs some hands. I might give him a bit of a wave, like he's waving. Just his little round elbow. There we go. There you go, SpongeBob. I'm trying my best, buddy. I'm trying my best to build you. Okay, and then this is going to be like the round part of his hand. Alright. Just like that. Then we'll fill the rest in with probably just like a circle. Kind of like... Just fill it in with circles. Just like this. Okay, does that look like a SpongeBob hand? It looks a bit lumpy. Like he's got some kind of condition. Maybe that whole thing was a bad idea. Alright, never use a ring for the palm of someone's hand. Lesson learnt. Hey, he kind of looks like he's waving a little bit. Maybe if his fingers were less bent, it'd look like he was waving. Okay. Hey, look at that! He's sort of waving. Yeah, cool. SpongeBob. Hand number 2, done. Alright, we have SpongeBob. He stood in the ocean. Now we need to do his cheeks, because he does have cheeks. Alright, he's got cheeks, and they're like this. And they're quite high, because he's always quite smiley. Oh! I know what we're also lacking. Eyelashes. He's got eyelashes. And let's do the other eye, and then I think the eyelashes look a bit funny. I think it's because I had him with no eyelashes for so long, and now that he has some, I'm like, dude, are you sure he has eyelashes? I'm pretty certain he's got eyelashes. I did look at a picture beforehand. Alright, before I actually started doing this. So I'm not some crazy, you know, person with photographic memory or anything like that. I look at like a reference picture, but I'm just trying to remember everything that I saw in the reference picture. Okay, and look at that. Look at that. If you look at it from down here, it's SpongeBob. It's SpongeBob so much. So much. Okay. Now we need a mouth. Okay. Whew. Alright, mouth time for SpongeBob. I might give him like... Oh, hang on. Wait, I wonder if we can cheat it up. Right. Cheat up the mouth a bit. With a ring. Okay. You're like, what? What do you mean? Nah, it's too thick. It's way too thick. That looks like the worst mouth I've ever seen. It looks nothing like SpongeBob's mouth. Bang! Done! No. That doesn't look right. The mouth is actually going to be super hard to do. I'm going to do it just out of, like, just the same way that I did the eyelashes. The only problem is, I'm doing, like, really tiny, cylinders, and to get them lined up and symmetrical is... Oh, it's tough. Alright, I'm just going to try and draw a line using cylinders. Oh, I just made way too many. I think I'm almost done. Once I'm done, I'm going to zoom out and see how close I got to actually getting this thing symmetrical. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, wow. That's not bad. That's actually pretty close. Okay, let's give him some teeth. Hey, look at that! SpongeBob! Yeah, alright. Now he needs some, like, off-colored splodges. Because that's what he has. What color are we gonna use? We've got orange. We could probably use orange for his off-color bits. Alright, here we go. Let's just give him a few little splodgy sections. He's kind of lumpy, but I can't really do too much about that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. There's no way of really actually putting holes in him, because that's, I mean, that's what he has. He obviously has holes. But it's, you know, I can't put holes in these bricks. If I make them bigger, they might look less circular. There we go. Alright, almost done putting some color on Cheese Bob. Just about there. It's actually a greeny color in the cartoon. It's not really orange, but they don't really have the greeny color that I'd like. Because it's like a bit of a swampy sort of green. The closest they've got, I mean, that's like too green. That looks like he's gone seriously moldy. I know he kind of does have that look, but it's just too green. Whereas if you look at it like that now, look at that. Like that is straight up SpongeBob. That is pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. If you like this SpongeBob, smash that like button. Do it. SpongeBob deserves it. Look at him. Hey champ, I'm gonna high five him. Just make him a bit bigger. Yeah. Nice one, dude. Nice one. If there's anything that I've forgotten on SpongeBob, let me know in the comments. But I think I nailed it. Selfie time with SpongeBob. Let's do it. Let's take a selfie, SpongeBob. Yeah. Ready? Here we go, champ. Awesome. Woo! Silly face. I didn't even know what photo we just took. What was it? Where's the photo? Yes! I'm not in it, but that is so good. Alright, I'm gonna leave the video here. If you guys have any other suggestions, some stuff you'd like me to build in our tiny town, bearing in mind we could do some cartoon characters or something. We've got Knuckles over here. This guy's pretty cool. What was the last thing we built? Built a zombie all the way over there. And now we got SpongeBob. Let me know in the comments below, but thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, give us one of these ones, and I'll see you guys next time.